You tried the books. You changed your words. You planned the date nights. You worked on yourself with sincere effort, hoping for a spark, hoping for a change, hoping for a return to closeness. Yet, things stay the same. The bedroom feels cold, a space of quiet distance rather than shared warmth. This is a difficult place to be. It can bring feelings of loneliness, rejection, and even shame. It is a heavy weight to carry in a partnership. It is also important to understand, right from the start, that this does not mean you have failed. This does not mean your relationship is doomed or that your love has vanished. Many couples reach a point just like this one. They have done what they could with the tools available to them at home. Self-help books, online articles. But sometimes, the root of the problem is deeper or more complex than a simple pattern or a bad habit. Turning to a professional is not a sign of defeat. It is a brave and powerful step, a declaration that you are willing to invest in protecting the love you have built together. Reaching for help is an act of profound care. It signifies that you see the value in your connection and are not willing to let it wither from neglect or misunderstanding. It is an acknowledgement that some challenges are too big to face alone. A trained professional can look at the whole, complex picture of your lives. They can see the patterns you are too close to notice. They offer a calm, neutral space where new conversations can happen. This step is about moving from a place of quiet desperation to one of active, hopeful collaboration. It is about choosing a path forward, together. Think of it like this. If your car had a complex engine problem, you would not feel like a failure for taking it to a skilled mechanic. You would see it as the wisest course of action. Your intimate relationship is infinitely more complex and precious than any machine. It deserves the same level of expert care when it is struggling. Accepting that you need a guide does not diminish your efforts. Instead, it honors them by taking the next logical step. We have gone as far as we can on our own, and now we are ready for a new map. When the primary struggle is centered on the act of sex itself, sex therapy can be an incredibly effective path forward. A certified sex therapist is trained in the interplay of the body, the mind, and our deepest emotions regarding sexuality. They are equipped to help with mismatched desire, difficulties with arousal or orgasm, and pain during intercourse. They create a safe, confidential environment where you can talk about sex without shame or awkwardness. This is a space dedicated to understanding your unique sexual selves. The work is practical and goal-oriented. A therapist will not just talk about theories. They give concrete skills and structured exercises to try at home. These are not about pressuring anyone into sex. Often, the initial homework involves non-sexual touch, designed to rebuild a sense of safety, pleasure, and playfulness without any demand for performance. It is about rediscovering the body as a source of comfort and connection first. We have to learn to hold hands again before we can expect to make love. Sex therapy helps untangle anxiety, fear, and resentment around intimacy. By gently dissecting desire loss, is it stress, boredom, emotional distance, performance fear? The therapist offers a new language and framework. This removes blame and creates shared curiosity and collaboration. Ultimately, it expands intimacy beyond a goal and lets eroticism flow through daily life. Sometimes the coldness in the bedroom is not the problem itself. It's a symptom of a much larger issue. When the distance is born from hard fights, lingering resentments, broken trust, or a loss of emotional connection, then couples therapy is an excellent place to start. A couples therapist looks at the entire ecosystem of your relationship. They see the invisible dance, patterns of communication, cycles of conflict, and the ways you try to protect yourselves that can push your partner away. A good couples therapist acts as a translator and a guide. They help you slow arguments so you can hear what's beneath the anger or the silence. Approaches like the Gottman method or emotionally focused therapy help you identify the negative cycle, that same old fight. Once the cycle is the enemy instead of each other, you can unite against it. You learn to ask for needs in a softer, safer way. This rebuilds friendship and trust upon which intimacy rests. You can't be vulnerable in the bedroom if you don't feel safe in the living room. I can't open my body to you when you feel so emotionally distant from me all week. This is a powerful, valid truth. Couples therapy helps bridge that distance as you build empathy, manage conflict, and show up in small daily ways. Physical desire often returns naturally. As a renewed bond becomes physical expression, it becomes the expression of a reconnected emotional bond. There are times when the barrier to intimacy is not rooted in the relationship itself, but in the personal history of one or both partners. Past experiences, particularly trauma, can create deep blocks to closeness, trust, and physical vulnerability. Things like childhood emotional neglect, past sexual abuse, a sudden and tragic loss, a deeply shaming experience, can live on in the body and nervous system. Individual therapy can be the necessary and courageous first step toward healing for both the person and the partnership. A skilled, trauma-informed therapist helps process past wounds safely and containably. This is not about endlessly reliving the past. It's about how the past shows up in the present. It helps make sense of reactions, flinching at touch, shutting down in conflict, anxiety near closeness. This work restores safety inside one's own skin. The individual journey is not a betrayal. It is a profound gift to the relationship. Unresolved burdens can make presence impossible. Sometimes we react to a ghost, not our partner. As healing and integration grow, availability for true connection returns. The nervous system learns it is safe to relax, to trust, to receive love. Sometimes individual work must precede or accompany couples' work, breaking stuck patterns and building solid ground. In searching for psychological reasons, we can overlook the body. Our bodies are how we experience desire, pleasure, connection. A thorough medical checkup is a wise and often essential step. Many conditions impact libido and function. Hormonal imbalances, low testosterone, thyroid issues, chronic pain, fatigue, some antidepressants, blood pressure meds. These issues can create real barriers to sex. Start with primary care to run labs and screen for conditions. For women with pain, see a gynecologist or pelvic floor physical therapist. Specialists can identify muscle tension or tissue changes. For men, a urologist can help with erectile function. Ruling out medical causes is crucial. It may be about biochemistry, not a lack of love. Beyond medicine, somatic therapy works with the body and nervous system, especially for those who feel disconnected or unsafe. Through gentle movement and awareness exercises, it releases stored tension and trauma, helping those who dissociate from sensation. It teaches the body that it's safe to feel again. Practices like professional cuddling can resensitize the body to safe, platonic affection, and separate touch from performance pressure. These approaches aren't for everyone, but minds can't will intimacy if bodies are screaming no. Listening to the body is essential. Knowing you need help is one thing, finding it is another. The process can feel overwhelming, but it can be broken into clear, manageable steps. First, talk with your partner. Find a calm moment, use we language, and try, I miss feeling close to you. Could we try getting help together? Frame it as an investment in us. Second, research. Certified sex therapists, licensed marriage and family therapists, and medical specialists. Use directories like ASECT and AAMFT. Read profiles. Do they specialize in your issues? Do their words resonate? Many offer online services. Make a short list of 3 to 5. Third, schedule consultations. Use the 15-20 minutes to interview and get a feel for style. Chemistry matters. You both need to feel respected and understood. Trust your gut. Meet 2 or 3 before deciding. Fourth, commit to 8 to 12 weekly sessions to start. Real change takes time. Protect the appointments. Do the homework. Therapy happens between sessions. Small daily changes are where transformation begins. If cost is a barrier, try sliding scale clinics, online therapy, or workshops as entry points. Prioritize the process and be radically honest. Your relationship is worth the investment. Seeking professional help for your intimate life can feel scary. Fear of judgment, cost, time, and vulnerability. These fears are normal and understandable, but staying stuck can erode the foundation of your bond. Choosing help is care and strength. It is an act of courage. It says your relationship is worth the time, the money, and the effort. Intimacy is the texture of daily life, the safety, trust, shared laughter, and the hand on your back during a hard day, the hello kiss and the late night talk. Therapy helps you find your way back to these things if you engage with honesty and effort. It won't erase history in a day. Growth can be uncomfortable. With the right guide and steady commitment, countless couples discover deeper closeness. You don't have to know how to fix everything to begin. Take the first step, talk, search, book that consultation. Every journey back to connection begins with a single brave step toward each other. You have the power to take that step today. Your love is worth it.